of them have moved up there, they would have had that all flattened down by now. But it certainly is packing down after Corey Duckmanton. A big thanks to Duckmanton Ag for bringing the gear out and sorting that. But as the cars go round, they push that down. They'll be able to use a bit more width on the track. Pace vehicle to the middle, as you can see. Shooter Hawkins on the inside, Macca outside him on the front row. Then Matthew Phillips and Sam Johnson, Sophie Wills, Mark Morris, Adam Farrar, Andrew Gregg. Then I think it's the 71 of Kane and Mum Charlene outside him as they come round. And away we go with the wingless sprints feature. And who's it going to be into the first turn? Kirk Hawkins has overcooked it and gone round, and there's a tangle of cars there. Andrew Gregg's the one that's gone up on the top of Shooter Hawkins. Kane Gemmett's come in and given him a bit of a shunt, and well, Mum says, I'll stay out of there. I don't want to get caught up in that dirty washing, and she's just slid herself to a stop there out of harm's way. So we'll just, take a minute or two for that to sort out. They'll push them up, so they'll certainly pack the top side of the track as they go round. Thumbs up from Charlene, she's okay. She'll just need to sort it out as the track crew lift Kane's car off and try and get them untangled. It's up on the top of the left front of Andrew Gregg. Now they'll lift Andrew down off the top of Shooter's car, his tail end. You won't see it from there, boys, but it's right on the front wheel of Shooter Hawkins.
Well, he's never far from the action, is he, Warwick?
No, well, you built him up. He's a touch to pass or something at the last meeting, and then, it all went wrong.
Yep.
You have to have a word to him. Aren't you one of his sponsors?
Yeah, I supply the free air for the tyres. That just about blew the budget.
Yeah, well, it's all at the top at the moment, so that's good, and the bottom. They're just checking his car out. He might have... Yep, he started. Look at that. He gets away.
So what have we got? The next meeting, we've got like 28 wingless V6 sprints for the Ruapuna Rumble. That is going to be a howler of a show.
Yeah, Charlene Gemmett's underway. Yes, it certainly will be. And there's one or two fast ones up there as well. Looks like poor old Kane Gemmett's going to require the hook truck. And I'm not sure about Andrew Gregg. They're just giving it a bit of a rock there. And he puts his finger on the starter and he will get away. So the casualty was an innocent party, Kane Gemmett, and unfortunately his race is done. Well, the top side of the track with Macca out there, Matthew Phillips, Sam Johnson, Mark Morris. They're all pushing that reworked track down. Just getting Kane's car hooked up there. And Darren Smith will take him to the infield. And we should be back in action. So the V6 wingless sprints. You start to circulate and regrid, get their positions for the restart. Of course, prime cause, Shooter Hawkins to the back of the field. Got some work to do.
Yeah, great class, particularly for you looking at heading into sprint cars. It's a good first step, gets you used to the size of the car, and a lot of the sprint car drivers coming up from the deep south earning their stripes through the wingless V6 sprints. Back to Warwick.
Yep,
with
they
the
come
feature.
around. Just looking, Macca just slightly through. No one on grid 1 as they come through for the start. And away we go with the wingless sprints feature. Tis Macca out in front this time from Matthew Phillips. Sam Johnson up on the high side there. One moved across, trying to get a run down the inside is Mark Morris as he comes up on that 4th place car, which I'll pick it up for you as it comes round. It will be the 47 of Sophie Wills, the high side car, Adam Farrar, Andrew Gregg, Charlene Jemmett, Shooter Hawkins. Then it'll be the other lady from down south there, Samantha Sanford and Chris Gray. But out the front as they start to wind the rubber bands up and get as much momentum out of these cars as they can. It is Macca, or Andrew Marker as his name is, out in front. Matthew Phillips is not letting him get away, and then there's a big battle on for that 3rd spot. As Sam Johnson has to contend with Sophie Wills in the 47 car, looking for a run round the inside. He goes high, she stays down low, but can't get up any closer at this stage. So it's still Macca from Phillips. It will be Johnson from Wills, Morris, Farrar, Gregg, Hawkins, Jemmett. One more time he goes around. Still that good battle for that 3rd spot. Sophie Wills hasn't given up on it. Sam Johnson still running the high side. Sophie's down low. He's drifted up wide and high this time. Oh, the 2nd place car got all fishtaily there and has lost quite a bit of ground. So now it's Matthew Phillips is in the fight for his life to hold on to that 2nd spot, with Sam Johnson looking for him around the outside. Sophie Wills is sitting down lower on the track again. She may have the run on Johnson this time as they just about rub wheels as they come through. So it's still Macca out in front from Matthew Phillips. Johnson's got a slight hold on that 3rd spot from Sophie Wills. Then Morris from Farrar, Shooter Hawkins. There's Charlene Jemmett and Andrew Gregg just moving round past her. Then we go back to Sanford and Chris Gray. But it's Macca still holding the way as the rest of them scrap amongst themselves. He's just pulled out a greater lead as he comes round and picks up the white flag. So feature time coming to an end for the wingless sprints tonight as he goes down the warehouse back straight for the last time. It will be Andrew Marker, straightens up for the run home. He'll get the flag. 1st place to him. 2nd place it will be Matthew Phillips after a lucky escape there from Sam Johnson, who shook off the hackles of Sophie Wills. Then Mark Morris from Adam Farrar, Shooter Hawkins, Andrew Gregg, Charlene Jemmett, Sammy Sanford and Chris Gray rounds out the field.
Yeah, what a great race. Andrew Marker taking out another feature win here at the Racecourse Hotel and Motor Lodge, Ruapuna Speedway. It's a very familiar sight, that 51C car of his. Matthew Phillips, as Warwick described, held on for the race of his life to hold on to 2nd. And Sam Johnson, what a great result for you, mate. You've only had a couple of meetings back and you've got 3rd in a feature race here at the Racecourse Hotel and Motor Lodge, Ruapuna Speedway. Well, there he is, folks. Andrew Marker getting out of the cockpit. Give him a clap there. Another feature win here at the Racecourse Hotel and Motor Lodge, Ruapuna Speedway. And Big Brendan, we've got you over there, mate. And let's see what Andrew's got to say. A pretty good performance all night by that 51C car.
Undoubtedly, guys. That was definitely an impressive drive there, Andrew. Now, obviously a very contentious meeting last time we were here, with some bit of a conjecture about what the result was. Tell me, how good does it feel to have made a statement like that?
Yeah, it's good to get one back. Didn't want him to get 3 in a row. I actually thought he might have got into me on the 1st turn. I was half expecting him to make a bomb on me, and that would have been cool. I love that stuff, but yeah, stoked to get him on that one.
Yeah, I know that winning this one is not just winning tonight's feature, but I understand there was a bit more riding on this. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, this is the Let-In Curbon Channel Series, Tri-Series, that will run over 3 meets. So it was actually out of me and Kirk on the front row. Whoever won this race won the series. So he got tangled up, unfortunately. But yeah, so I get that one.
Well, congratulations. Well done.
Yeah, great stuff.